All right. Let's see if this is better. All right. Good morning. Good morning. Happy Wednesday morning. It is now 8:58 Eastern Standard Time. We had PPI this morning, and you can see we pushed down. Wow, pushed down big time. But you guys missed a big move this morning, and let me show you this big move I missed. I'm going to show this to you. I mean, like, I can't believe it. So I got small green today, up $2,540 across 20 Apex accounts. And here is the big move I missed. And it was my fault because, you know, I had my stop loss, trying to have a cheap trade, you know, didn't want to risk many points, but it was crazy. But here we go. You can see right here, I got short at like 7:19 a.m. and I got short at the level of 25,173.50. I got short right there. And initially, I had my stop loss at 25,181. So I was only giving up 8 points. 8-point stop loss, which is not much. I was only trading one mini. So I had it at the stop loss at 25,181. Got short at 25,173, right here. So my stop loss was like right about here. Okay, 181. And instead of keeping the stop loss there, I brought it down here to 25,176. So I'm thinking, oh, I'm going to only risk 3 points. And you can see what happened. I got stopped out immediately. Now, by the way, this is the 1 minute chart. So 2 minutes later, I got stopped out. And what happened right afterwards? Look at this. I was short, man. I was short. Look at this nice, smooth push to the downside. Now, it's not to say I would have captured this entire move. So we had a 50-point drop, but I would have at least got half of that move with one mini. And you guys, I got stopped out all because my stop loss was too tight. That hurts, man. That hurts. I mean, and you can see I got short down here. I caught this move, you know. I got in, 127 and got out at 119. So I caught a little move, a small move afterwards. But you guys, the 50-point drop. That was my move. That was my trade for the day. That was my trade. I read it correctly. Just had the stop loss too tight. That hurts. So it's like we open up here in about 28 minutes, and I'm like, should I even trade the session today because I missed my move. Now, will there be another move today? Of course there will be. But I'll get some more light in here. Let me see. If I can turn this on real quick. No, it's not gonna. I do have a light. Oh man. But yeah, you guys. So that was the move I missed. But I'm green on the day. That was my trade. 50-point drop. And I just had the stop loss too tight. Man, that hurts right there. That's painful. But it's a lesson learned. Can't always have the stop loss super tight. There's nothing wrong with having a nice stop loss. You don't want to give up too many points, but at the same time, you got to leave yourself a little breathing room. And I just wasn't trying to do that this morning. Ooh. So, yeah, we open up here. We have, let's see. So we took out Asia, the Asia low. The Asian low has been taken out. And we pushed down, man. But I missed that trade. Man. So at this point, we've taken out yesterday's low as well. And Monday's low already got taken out. But so hey, we this may be a big time drop today. We already fell down from the high of what we got up to 25,209, 208, and we're already down 400 points from that high. Do we get a bounce? Possibly, but yeah, man, the move was just like and you guys, I'm sure you all can relate to missing a move like that. You're just stop loss too tight, miss it by a few ticks. But yeah, I don't know, man. I'm thinking it may be a good opportunity today, but we're also below the previous day low because we took it out, so we're below that. So today, when things open up here in 25 minutes, we have to see what happens. Are we gonna continue to push down? Are we gonna pull back to the upside briefly and retest some key levels? Possibly. But we've got the previous day low, we've got the previous day high that's been taken. Let's see here. We are way below VWAP. No doubt about that. The delta is, let me see what we got here. Reset that. Yeah, man. PPI report came out. Let me see. Delta is flipped. Oh, could push back up. Possible. It's possible. But what did that? Let's see what this said here. We had what here? Let me see what we got. There we go. So, Yahoo Finance headline: the U.S. economy may be strong, but it's delicate. Stock futures fall after hot PPI inflation. Came in hot ahead of Fed decision. That Fed decision, FOMC, today at 2 o'clock. So we'll see what happens with that. The U.S. stock futures turned lower on Wednesday after another reading on prices pointed to accelerating inflation as investors waited for the Federal Reserve's latest policy decision. And we got the conflict going on overseas. Wow. Wild, wild west. Wild, wild west, you guys. So we had a hot report. But Your boy missed the move this morning. Yeah, I'm still talking about it. I'm still hurt. I'm still hurt by it, man. I'm hurt. I'm hurt, man. Well, we at 23 of these. So then you always want to check out that VIX. We're up at 23 on the VIX right now. All right, so we're at 23 on the VIX, and the higher we fear, the more red that you will see in the market. So anything above like 19 or 20, things might be looking a little shaky at that point. But so yeah, we're at 23 on the VIX. That is the volatility index, the VIX. So always keep an eye on the VIX. And also, you guys, make sure you are rolling over your contracts. Make sure you are rolling over your contracts if you're trading these futures. Make sure you are rolling over. Yep, so this morning for breakfast, pumpkin seeds for right now anyway. My go-to snack. Pumpkin seeds and watermelon. So I'm here in Colombia, Medellin. So I got a fresh fruit spot right around the corner where I go get watermelon and jackfruit and avocado, everything fresh. And the internet, so I've been traveling around for the past 3 years, all over Asia, here South America, Europe, Indonesia, Bali, Thailand, Philippines, Vietnam, Nice, France, Canada, Vancouver, Amsterdam, Barcelona, London, Panama, Lima, Peru. But internet, man. So if you are trading, what's the best place or the worst place for internet speed, internet stability if you're a trader? Because we need stable internet. That's crucial to what we do as traders. And I'll tell you, now everyone's going to Bangkok, everyone's going to Thailand. It's a great place, but there is some crappy internet there in certain spots. I had one Airbnb in Bangkok that had solid internet. The other places, it was trash. It was unstable. It wasn't good. But it's Airbnb. I'm sure if you actually move, you actually rent a place, pay for your own internet installation, then maybe it'll be good. But the Airbnb, a few of them that I was in Bangkok, it was not good. Bali had the same issue. Had one Airbnb in Bali. It was good, stable. Look at that. Good stable internet speed in Bali in one place, but the other places it was very shoddy. In Vietnam, I was in Da Nang, and it was for the most part good in Vietnam. For the most part. Panama, I lived in Panama City, Panama. I lived there for 1 year, and I was actually renting my place. So I had a 1-year lease. So I had no problems with internet because I paid to have it installed. I had a bill every month. So it was no Airbnb in Panama. I lived there for a year. Great place. Great infrastructure. So no internet problem. Here in Medellin, Colombia, it can vary, but for the most part, like your Airbnb, it'll be good internet for the most part. In this particular Airbnb, like yesterday I had some issues, and hopefully this stream doesn't buffer and I'm not freezing up, but yesterday it was. So So yeah, man. But so I need, we need that strong, stable internet as traders. That's a non-negotiable. But and let's see, and then Lima, Peru, pretty solid internet, pretty solid. Canada, Vancouver, solid. So what I do is before I book an Airbnb, I ask this one question to the host, because before you actually book your stay, you can send the host a message. So I say, is the Wi-Fi router in the unit? Is it in the apartment? Because if the Wi-Fi router is in the apartment, usually the internet will be a little better, because you yourself you can restart it, you can troubleshoot it if you have to, and you're not sharing that router or that network with other units in the building. So, and other times you'll book a place and you're sharing that router, the same network. I like to book Airbnbs where the router is actually in the room. This Airbnb is not in the room, but I booked this place because like a year ago, I stayed in this same building. I was on the 8th floor. Now I'm on the 4th floor. So a year ago on the 8th floor, the internet was pretty good. So I'm like, well, okay, same building. It'll probably be pretty good too. And it's okay, but yesterday I had some problems with the internet speed. But I always ask, so you can do that. I always ask where, if they have a share, if the router is if you have a network that's shared, or if it's exclusive to that particular unit. But so what's going on now? We got we're still pushing. Yeah, this is a bearish day. This is bearish. So we open up here in 14 minutes. I'm sure it'll push to the upside a little bit. I don't know how much though. Well, that PPI report came out. We got a lot going on in the world right now. Still up here at 23. So I don't know about being bullish today. Don't know about that. Came up to that level right there. So we're down at 24,893 right now. I hope you all have done a top-down analysis this morning. And we all know top-down analysis, you start with the high time frame and work your way down. So you may want to start at the monthly, you're going to go down to your weekly, go down to your daily, 4 hour, 1 hour, 15, 5. Top-down analysis. Today is Wednesday, so weekly chart. Daily chart. I wonder if we come down to. So I've got some levels marked. Oh man, that was a nice rejection off of that 200. If you take a look at that 4 hour chart, look at that rejection off the 200 moving average. I mean, nearly touched it. So basically rejected off that 200 on the 4 hour chart. Wow. Got a little. So on the 1 hour, we have some demand down here at starting at 24,860. We have a demand zone starting right there. But Hey, maybe we'll push through it, or maybe we push back to the upside slightly. Demand zone down there, 24,860.25. That's where that demand zone starts on the 1 hour. But also, 15-minute chart. Let's see what's going on there. And if you look on the 15, you can see it also. That demand zone down there. On 15 minutes showing 250. I would say on the 15 minute, it's the demand zone from yesterday is starting at 24,851. So from 24,812.50 up to 24,051. That's the demand zone on the 15-minute chart from yesterday, from that push up yesterday pre-market. So we definitely have some demand right there. And I've got a level drawn down there too. So that's a possible entry. We'll see what happens down there. 10 minutes until we open up. 9 minutes until the market opens. So we got some demand down there, everybody. Previous day low is there at 24,946.50. Will we retest that zone and keep pushing down? Let me see, where was sellers strong? Let me see, 5 minutes. Let's go back and see. I don't think I really want to be bullish today. Just don't. That's a level. That's a level though. 950. 954. Yeah, that is a level. 24,000 mid 950s. And does that line up with 24,950? Let's see how that looks. 24,000. That delta is still pretty strong. 24,000. Let's check. 24,000. But we'll see what happens. 950. May get a pullback up into. That would be another 60 points if it did this. $24,990. Point window. So let's mark that on the chart. Maybe internet, man. We can just mark that as a zone of interest. The high 900s. That's right about here. Right about 9. Put that box on my chart. So I use TradingView to do my charting. I don't chart on Tradeovate. I just don't like it for charting. 990. I said from what, 989 to 995. Into that zone. Anything above 989 for a pullback, to go short. So I got that level marked just in case we go up there. 5 minutes until we open up. Let's get it. 5 minutes. Yo, what's going on, man? What's going on? I see you, man. Yo. Yeah, man, we had a strong push down this morning. Very strong push to the downside. So, what's going to happen next? That's the big question. I had some first take on the TV. Froze up. What's going on over here? But yeah, we have got some March Madness going on. So we're pushing up now, 935. 935. Man, but yeah, I missed that move this morning. Oh man, that is still hurting. I'm still hurting off that one. 7:19 a.m. this morning. That should be headline news. 7:19 this morning. High def misses the biggest move of the day because he had a stop loss too tight. Man, let's go back to that, man. I'm right here this morning, 7:19. I got short. I got short right here. 25,173. I got short. And look at what happened afterwards. But I got stopped out right here because I wanted to have a 3-point stop loss instead of a 6-point or 8-point stop loss, which is what I had originally. Man, I should have kept it at 25,181. I wouldn't have got stopped out. Nice 50-point move to the downside. I would have at least gotten half of that move. But it's a lesson learned. Gotta give it a little more breathing room. So we're up 22,540 bucks across 20 Apex accounts. So we're green on the day. But that would have been nice. Would have been lovely. But hey, it's all good. It's all good. Not showing the stats. I don't know why it's not doing that. All right, so we're gonna retest the previous day low. We're getting close to it. Oh, okay, trading the MES today, yeah. MES, that's cool. Chart the NQs tonight. Uh-oh, boom. Ring, ring, ring. We're open. Oh. Are we gonna push up to that, so 989? Do Do we get 989 to go short? Maybe not. I don't like to get in at the open. Give it about 15 minutes or so. That's what I like to give it. 15 minutes. First 15 minutes, I don't really like taking trades because it's so wild and crazy. Those first 15 minutes, you get wiped out really quick. So we want to also check out the point of control to see where that is. And right now, the point of control is, let me make sure it's up there at why is it stuck at 173.75? Yeah, going long. Nah, it's not. Nah, this is not a bull scenario. This is a bearish scenario for me right now. I don't. So we did. This ain't restarting buyers, man. Come on, this internet is like, come on, man, come on. But the Asian low was up there at 989. So that could be, so from like 24,989 up to 25,005. Like that range we could reject if we make it up there. Got some action in that area. And I also like to mark pre-market levels. That's important as well, because a lot of times the price action will pull back to a pre-market level. So if we look at those levels, we have 25,000. 0.99. Can mark that level. 25,099. So on the 1 minute chart, that's just like a level of interest. 25,099. And it may not go up back way up there, but it's just a level of interest. And really, that's that's the only. I guess you could also mark 25,129.50 on the 1 minute as like a pullback possible level, but again, we may not get way up there. So on the 1 minute pre-market, those two pre-market levels, I just marked those. 25,098.50 and 25,130. All right, so we got that. Anything else? Point of control. Previous day low, pre-high volume. Are above the previous day low, pushing above it slightly. So I may be interested in a trade right in this area. That 989 to 25,005. That might be a zone to get short. 5 minutes. So we are only 6 minutes in on the day. 6 minutes, 6 minutes, 6 minutes, 6 minutes, 5 minutes. So that open was, so the open is at what, 24,000? 928.25 volume. Yeah, all the volume came in at pre-market. That huge drop. That was a whole lot of volume right there. But now it's just okay. We're pushing up a little bit. 974. All right. Let me see what's gonna happen here, because you might have something. Stop loss would be at about. Man, but let me see. Let's switch over to these micros. Come on, what's going on with the? There we go. So I traded the minis this morning. I'm up, so I may want to scale down to the micros for a second trade, just to give us a little more wiggle room for a pullback. So we got what, to 78 so far. Okay, so 24,078. Can we get up here to the high 900s? All right, let's mark that. So we got that zone. Damn, 1,600 on that delta. I don't really. Got a lot of smoke up there too at that. So we should be getting up to 2,500. I think we're going to 2,500. So I need to see how price action reacts at 2,500. So we take out this high, possibly, and the rejection. Let's see where we might come off of that though. 2,500. Oh, 2,500.007. Previous day close. So the previous day's close sits up here at 25,027. That's the previous day close. Yesterday's close. So we could retest that. So we may push through this these high 900s a little bit. We should definitely be coming up here to 25,000 even. That's right here. So we should be coming up there. Oh, but you know what? Oh, that's a 5. Let me see. Let's see. Hold up. 5. It's not a lot behind that. Maybe it is though. Let me see. 25,000. Let's check out this 1 minute chart on this one. Oh, it is some. Yeah, so between 25,000. Let's just say 25,000. 30. Let me see. 25,000. 25,004 up to 25,033. That could be a good range to go short. 25,000 004 to 25,032. That 28-point window could be a zone to get short. Sorry, so we did get up to 24,989. So I figured we would. Was gonna go short right here, but I think we're gonna keep pushing a little bit more to the upside. So I don't want to get short just yet because I don't quite trust it. Let's see, so I said 25,032 to 25,000. That's right. That's right about here. 25,030. No, 33. $25,004. Right. So that box right there could get a nice short opportunity in this box. See though. We shall see about that. So we came in. Well, look, pushing back. Damn, went right there too. Damn, 24,989. Then went right up to retest that Asian low. Man, don't tell me it's not gonna go back up there. It went right up there. Damn, I had that level marked, man. We still might get a pushback up there. Fuck. That's crazy. But that 2,500, it's coming back up there. Let's see, is there a? It's going back up there, 2,500. I'll be very surprised if we don't hit 2,500 because we got some orders up there waiting to be taken. And that Delta is still looking pretty strong. Can we get a cheap trade right here? Let me see. 28. That's the low right there, 28. Let me see. Low volume, 45. 45. Okay, so we got 50 down here. Okay, 45, pushing down, 47, 47.75, 47.75. $47.75. 47, so 50, 53. I was gonna try to take a long right there. I was gonna try to get a quick long right there. Might be a little too late. I was a little too late to go long right there. Man. Pulling back some though. Let me see. 50. That's too much. Too many points to give up. I want to see if I can get a quick long scalp. But I really, if we get down into the 60s, pull it back, pull it back, pull it back. Could have got a quick, maybe 20, 30 points right there. Dang, that was. I should have took that trade. $76. I was trying to see where I can put a stop loss and get a decent trade to go long. Where's some low? 76. Can we get back down here to, okay. Pull it back down here. Might be able to get in the long right here. Let's see. Back a little strong. So now we got 48. I'll take a long. Let me see, 48.